Age is just a number, and in the age of T20 cricket, if you're good enough, then you're still young enough to play. He may be just a few days shy of turning 37, but Piyush Chawla has still got what it takes. The Indian leggy took a superb 4 for 27 for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders against the Gulf Giants on Thursday night. Andre Russell has already turned 37, but the Jamaican has still got the power. And it was his 87-metre six into a howling gale that clinched the Knight Riders' second straight win. And don't tell Kieran Pollard that he's over the hill. Polly might be 38, but the Evergreen Trini giant delivered a captaincy clinic in Dubai on Wednesday evening, as my Emirates managed to defend a total of just 137 against the Dubai Capitals. The DP World ILT20 is not just where the world plays, it's where living legends burnish their reputation. The stage is set today in Abu Dhabi for match 21 of the DP World ILT20. It's the back-in-form Abu Dhabi Knight Riders taking on my Emirates. Let's take a look at the points table. Now the Desert Vipers, they're still up top, the only team with that all-important Q next to their name. After last night's win, the Dubai Capitals, they're in second spot, but it could be anyone's spot in that top four because my Emirates are in fourth and in fifth is Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Hello everyone, welcome to match 21. It's a little chilly here in Abu Dhabi tonight, but let's head to Simon Dool, who's standing by with the two captains.
Afternoon action here at the Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi. Jason Holders alongside me with Kieran Pollard. Roshan Mahanama is our match referee. And Jace, I hope you've got something in there. There you are.
Deals is a goal.
Roshan, we've got a roller.
It is made.
Right, Jace, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're going to bowl first again.
Does it make much of a difference in the afternoon conditions, bowling and batting first?
Well, we've seen a lot of rain over the last couple of days. Obviously, here it's been covered on a little bit. You know, it tends to be a little bit slow on the slower side as it starts the game, and then hopefully, you know, quickens up. So I think chasing should be a better option.
What have you said to the boys after that win the other night?
Yeah, we're just trying to build some momentum. You know, we obviously had two back-to-back wins. It's important that we keep that momentum going and try to carry it straight throughout the tournament.
Any improvements needed?
No, we just keep the same squad.
All right, no changes?
None.
Oh, good.
Thank
Have
you.
a good time. Go well. Kieran, does it bother you too much batting first in an afternoon contest?
Not really. I think we have got to a stage in the competition now where you have to do both well. So for us, we batted first in the last game. Obviously, we didn't bat well, but we have batted first and batted well as well. So, you know, for us, it's not really a bother.
Cracking win the other night. I thought your captaincy was outstanding. Let me just say that. But what did you take out of that win, and what are you looking forward to today?
What I took out of a game is that, you know, a game is never over until it's over. And once you stay within the fight, I think the pressures of actually chasing as well and the run rate going up and, you know, having guys underneath the bat and stuff like that tends to, you know, play the metal a little bit of the opposition. So that's the biggest takeout, and the way that the guys sort of rallied from a bowling perspective to defend that total, I thought that was fantastic.
It gives you some belief, I guess, that you can do that.
Yeah, of course, it gives you belief that anything is possible, you know, as well. This one is a tournament for us that we have been winning, losing. But I think now is the crunch time, so everything matters now rather than before. So for us, it's about taking positive things forward. And again, as I said, try to play that complete game of cricket.
I know there's no Rashid, but did you bring the bit of paper out? Because you got a few changes.
Yeah, I have a few changes, so we won't go through it,
yeah.
Right? But yeah, Rashid, he's gone. Obviously, he has that tournament in South Africa, you know, coming up, you know, as well. And I believe the Sri Lankan players are leaving as well, which is unfortunate, you know, for us. But having said that, I think we have the depth in the squad that, you know, can, you know, make up for that. You can't replace Rashid Khan, but again, let's see what happens. All
right, good luck. Go well. 4 changes for my Emirates. We'll get to those shortly with Grace and obviously the team news. So the Knight Riders are bowling first here in Abu Dhabi this afternoon. Right, time to take a look at the surface. The artisan of agronomy. Michael Hazeman is alongside me.
Can I wear your jacket quickly?
No,
it's a bit chilly today.
Cooler.
It's like 18 degrees Celsius out here. Righto, thank you. 18 degrees Celsius, nice and cool today. It's a day game. But one thing I want to point out straight away is this wind. This wind is quite extraordinary. It is 25 k's per hour. That's what it is, this wind at the moment. And it's blowing to the short boundary. It's only 64 metres of the short boundary, so that's going to be tested, I'm sure. 70 to the long one, and it's the same track we actually used in the second game that's played here, where only 122 played 123. It was 122 batting first, obviously. It's a slow scoring game. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders only scored 4 sixes. These two teams so far in the tournament have got 106 sixes between them. So they play a power game. Can they do it on this surface? That's the question. Day game might be a little sluggish. Oasis have been looking. What are your thoughts?
Looks slightly dry to me,
right?
And I think that's probably the reason why the groundsman has probably left a little bit more grass on it. But if you look at it closely, there are a few cracks. So I think you mentioned that the last time this wicket was used, it was a low-scoring game. I think it could well play the similar way, and I'm not expecting a huge total. The question you asked, they play a power game, especially the Knight Riders. Can they do it on a surface where the ball may just sit in the wicket a little bit more?
Right, so it's going to be interesting because it has had almost 2 weeks to breathe from that previous game. They've worked on it, they've tried to get some more life, a little bit of drink, which we all need after a hard day's work. So we'll see how it plays. Should be okay, I think.
Welcome everyone. Joining me for match 21 is Uruj Montage and Rowan Gavaskar. Guys, it's chilly today. You guys get your coats and I'm here in the wind suffering.
Where's your jacket?
I don't want to hear it.
Well, look, I've come dressed for the weather.
Well, me too.
Okay, sensible.
You can borrow mine later.
Yep, okay, thank you. That's so generous. Right, let's get into the cricket, shall we? Now, Knight Riders, Ruji, they had their second win on the trot and they were looking like they were on Pluto in terms of the points table. They were well and truly down and out, but now they're back up again.
Absolutely, and they don't need to do anything goofy about it. Like, they just need to crack on with doing what the things are right. They've played well in the power play. You get that Caribbean flair with them. You've got Dre Russ finishing games off for them. They're batting well at the back end, and they've got 2 wins on the trot, and they've got one of them against who no one else has beaten. They've got the Vipers, they got them down, and they continued on, and they won both games at home.
Yep, positive vibes for them tonight. Now, it's also my Emirates that they're up against. They had a fantastic win on Wednesday night, Ro. How about that?
Well, it was a great win. I thought Kyron Pollard, with his captaincy and his presence, was spectacular. We've seen that from Kyron Pollard earlier in the tournament as well, when they came up against the Sharjah Warriors and he sort of got himself with the lid on when Dwayne Pretorius came to bat. So look, they've been excellent. They had to pull something out of the hat in that game. Defending 137 was never going to be easy. And again, I'm going to go back to something we've used quite a bit in this tournament. Did my Emirates actually win the game, or did the Capitals lose the game? And I think for me, even though this might sound a little bit harsh, I thought the Capitals lost the game in that one.
Yep. Well, it'll be interesting to see who wins here today, but let's take a look at our teams this evening. It is my Emirates up first, though, that you're going to take a look at, Ro. They've got 4 changes today.
Yeah, 4 changes. The big one is Rashid Khan not in the side, and so Shakib Al Hassan comes in. Rashid will be a big miss, but we know what a player Shakib is. The opening order, though, you look at Mohammad Wasim, Johnny Bairstow, Nicholas Pooran, Tom Banton. That's a really solid top order. And then you've got the all-round abilities of Kyron Pollard, Romario Shepherd, Sanjay Krishnamurthy comes in. Ghazanfar has been excellent. Zahoor Khan, again, with his death bowling has been excellent. And Fazal Hook Farooqi, who has been one of the leading performers with the ball over the years in the DP World ILT20.
Rightio. Now, Ruji, you're going to have a look at this Knight Riders side.
Again, like I said earlier on, like you look at that batting order and it is a class apart. You want them to go seasoned up on top, so you want Phil Sort to convert those starts. Alishan Sharif has got a phenomenal record here in Abu Dhabi, especially. Livingston has been their highest scorer. You've got that firepower, like I said, with Dre Russ and Rutherford in that middle order. Ajay Kumar, their leading wicket taker. Piyush Chawla picked up 4 in that previous encounter, and the captain can do no wrong as well with both bat and ball. So, but they'll want to string a complete winning performance once again tonight. Oh, not tonight, this afternoon.
This afternoon.
Sorry.
Yep, day game. And isn't it just beautiful? Right, let's hear from an absolute powerhouse of a hitter, Alex Hales. We're going to head to him now.
Who is the all-time highest run scorer in ILT20? Got it in one.
Yeah. Top stuff from Alex Hales.
I think, yeah, the conditions here suit a lot of the pitches. They tend to be on a decently paced and kind of on the bouncier side as well, which suits the way I bat.
That is a fine shot indeed.
I'm not a particularly risky player, so I think the levers and like the long arm probably help when it comes to my power. When it comes to T20 and power hitting, I think the height definitely helps. I mean, you look at guys like Russell, Pollard, Tim David, they're all, Pollard and David are 6'4", 6'5" plus and huge units. I think it definitely helps with that. I found it a bit tougher with the 4-day and red ball cricket. Your technique can get found out a little bit when you're tall. There's a lot that can go wrong. But when it comes to T20, I think it definitely helps.
Brings up his 50 off 31 balls, strike rate of 165.
I played like county tennis, I was maybe 15, 16, but then it's a summer sport in the UK, so you kind of have to pick and choose between cricket and tennis. Cricket took over. When I was a teenager, I was probably bowling all-rounder maybe, slash, kind of equal at both. Yeah, I'd say I was more of a bowler. I used to bat kind of 6 or 7 and just try and come in and tee off basically, and it was probably before the era of when T20 was a thing, so the way I used to bat wasn't really, it kind of held me back a bit when I was younger, so I used to focus a bit more on my bowling, and then, yeah, when I got to sort of 17, 18, I think I got a lot slower. I think the body started to feel the pain of bowling, and then my batting took over. It's actually, kind of weird or crazy to think that if someone would have told me 20 years ago I'd be sat there, chasing down Chris Gayle for the most T20 runs, I'd probably laugh in their face, to be honest. So it's a pretty surreal, kind of cool feeling. Still got that hunger. I mean, I'm 36, closing in on 37. I feel fit and I still feel like I'm trying to get better. So I'm hoping to keep playing and doing well for at least, minimum 3 years and hopefully into my early 40s. But yeah, we'll have to see.
Well, it's a star-studded matchup for match 21 here today in Abu Dhabi. We're going to have a little break, but we'll be back very soon with more analysis. Before the match begins, here's your chance to be part of the action. VZ Smart TV presents Jalwa Dikau In On Pow contest. Show your energy, show your passion, and show your Jalwa. Participate now and win exciting prizes only with the VZ Smart TV, a smart TV that has it all. So come on everyone, Jalwa Dikau In On Pow. Welcome back everyone. Just a little reminder, the Knight Riders have won the toss and they're going to have a bowl first. Right, let's have some fun with Mohammed Wazeen with a bit of this or that.
मोहम्मद वसीम, दिस और दैट में आपका स्वागत है। वेट्स या ट्रेडमिल?
वेट्स।
बॉलीवुड या हॉलीवुड?
बॉलीवुड।
चावल या रोटी?
रोटी।
100 या 5-4?
डबल 100।
तीखा खाना या ओके ओके?
नहीं, स्पाइसी नहीं खा सकते, नॉर्मल।
ओके ओके।
ओके ओके।
रूम सर्विस या बाहर जाना?
बाहर जाना।
पैसा या प्यार?
प्यार, जो कि मैं अपनी फैमिली से करता हूँ।
खीर या आइसक्रीम?
आइसक्रीम। नहीं, ये दोबारा करें प्लीज।
हाँ जी,
मुझे तो खीर बहुत पसंद है, मैंने जल्दी में बोल दिया आइसक्रीम।
खीर या आइसक्रीम?
मैंने जल्दी में आइसक्रीम बोल दिया, लेकिन मुझे तो खीर बहुत पसंद है।
एंड फाइनली, ट्रॉफी जीतना या फैमिली के साथ टाइम बिताना?
ट्रॉफी जीत के फैमिली के साथ टाइम बिताना।
क्या बात है।
पता नहीं की सवाल पूछ जाते, दिस एंड दैट करी जाते, विच मिक्स करता सारा कुछ।
Right, let's play a bit of this or that of our own kind.
All
this
right.
or that with love or money, Ruji?
Ooh, love. I make money.
Aww.
Good money. I'm all right.
You're set. You're all good. Ro?
Love. Straight up.
Lover boy.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Listen, I'm a softie at heart. I love all the way.
So nice. I'd say love as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why not? We're all just lover boys and girls down here. Right, let's get into Piyush Chawla. He was sensational for 80 KR, last match that they had here in Abu Dhabi. He took 4 for 27. What a match that was from him. And back from injury too.
and change the game completely on its head. The revs that he puts on the ball and he's always willing to toss the ball up. Obviously, he's got the wealth of experience that comes along with it. But he bowled the wrong one as well. Some of them maybe you can say because slow through the air got pushed to the fielders. But he really tightened the spell, bowled some really good channels. And then again, like I said, not afraid to toss the ball up, give the ball a little bit of air. They found it difficult to pick him, and you can't really just sit back and play wrist spinners out. In this game, like Rashid Khan is there, people try and just play him out. The game has evolved to a point where you have to look to score, but you got to be calculated with the amount of risk you take against such quality leg spinners. And when you've got somebody like Piyush who can turn the ball a much greater deal, and he's got the wrong one, it's a tough task at hand.
Well, look, I just think he brings so much bite into this ADKR attack. Wouldn't say they're toothless without him, but it's just the tenacity, his wiliness, just his cunningness with which he bowls. He brings so much bite into this attack.
Yeah, absolutely, wasn't he? Now, I want to talk about the batting partnership, though, that we saw between Salt and Hales. It was a 61-run partnership at the top of the order for them. That made impact, didn't it, Ro?
Yeah, much needed too. I think that this is an area where they needed to improve. And you've got two outstanding batters. I mean, you look at Salt and Hales, probably one of the destructive pairs, opening pairs in world cricket in the T20 version, and you wanted them to come good. There's a difference in approach between the two teams when it comes to the power play. Obviously, the Knight Riders having the approach of being ultra aggressive, trying to put pressure on the opposition. Got to say, my Emirates have a different approach. Their approach is basically not to lose wickets in the power play. My Emirates have lost 6 wickets in the power play. The Knight Riders in 7 games have lost 14, and that tells you a story. They are aggressive. They will take chances in the power play, and therein lies an opportunity for my Emirates to also maybe put a bit of pressure on that opening pair and maybe the top 4.
Absolutely. We talk about my Emirates. Johnny Bairstow with the bat has been fabulous as well. Ruji, what's your take on him and how he's been going this tournament?
I think you break it up. Look at that. He's again their top scorer for the My Emirates. He got that 60 odd in that very low scoring thriller, 137 only. And it was him who provides the firepower. Now, Ro talking about the My Emirates approach being slightly different. Having said that, they've got Mohammad Wasim up the order and Johnny Bairstow and Nikki P to follow. They are as ultra aggressive, as good match winners, and that knock of 67 was the difference in the end. They had just had enough in a low-scoring thriller, and we heard Uwais Shah, the pitch report, saying this might be not the highest-scoring pitch. Remember, it's the same pitch used where they met earlier on, and ADKR batting first was bowled out for 122.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think that will be front of mind today for them?
I don't think so. I think my batting first. Now ADKR won the toss. It looks a good surface, plenty of wind, and both teams have picked up form. One in 1 win and one coming off 2 wins. But if you look at Mai's record, it's win-loss, win-loss, win. They might want to look away now. Yeah. According to that pattern, they've got a loss coming up.
What do we think is going to happen today, Ro?
Ooh.
Come on, Ro.
Listen, I'm going to go with Knight Riders because they won the toss.
Okay.
This has been my strategy throughout the tournament. Whoever wins the toss, I'm going to go with them.
All right.
My Emirates for me.
Ooh, here we go. All right, battle against the two of these two. Righto, Knight Riders are here up against the My Emirates. We cannot wait to see this battle play out on the field here in Abu Dhabi today.